Recording. Welcome to 4.1, Solving Linear Inequalities. Learning objectives. Solve linear inequalities. 2. Recognize inequalities with no solution or all real numbers are as solutions. 3. Solve applied problem using linear inequalities. For this lesson, you have some key terms here, vocabulary. Find the meaning using the internet or use a book, okay? For example, inequality. What is inequality? It's symbols, right? Like what? Not equal, less than or equal, greater than or equal. That's called inequalities. So this means what? Not equal, right? This is less than or equal, and so on. So you need to fill this in your own time, okay? Now let's take a look at the summary here, okay? Linear equality in one variable can be written in the form of ax plus b less than 0, ax plus b less than or equal 0, ax plus b greater than 0, or ax plus b greater than or equal to 0. The set of all real numbers that makes the inequality our true statement is its solution set, represented using interval notation. Solving linear equality. Simplify each side. 2. Collect variable terms on one side and constant terms on the other side. 3. Isolate variable and solve. If an equality is multiplied or divided by a negative number, this is very important, the direction of the inequality symbol must be reversed. So let's take an example here. It said solve 2x 2 times over parentheses x plus 3 minus 5x less than or equal 15. What's the first thing you should do here? Who can tell me? I have to do what? Distribution. After you do distribution, what do? Combine a like terms. Okay, and then after this, what do? You move. Okay. Turn off the light, please. Turn off the light. Yeah. And then we're gonna divide by what? By negative 3 to get rid of what? The negative 3. If you play on the left, you play on the right. And in this case, what do? We reverse the inequality symbol. So x is greater than or equal what? Minus 3. That means you on the number number line. So we're gonna start at what? Negative 3. And is it open or closed? Since you have equal, see the equal sign? You see the equal sign here? So it has to be what? Has to be closed. Closed means you're selecting the number itself. So your answer will be from negative 3 to where? To where? To positive infinity. Is this clear? Just a summary. This is just a summary. If you understand, raise your hand. If you do not understand, raise your hand. Okay, we will see more examples. It's coming. Step by step, we'll do step by step. Okay? So let's go to step by step solution. Okay? Solve linear inequalities. 5x plus 11 less than 26. What is the first step you should do here? Here, for this one. What's the first step?
Isolate x.
Isolate x. So you're going to get 5x, and I move the 11 to where? To the right side. So it's going to 26 minus 11. Correct? Yeah. Take away 11 from 26. What do you get? 50. Then we divide by what?
5.
By 5. If you play on the left side, you play on the right side. So x less than how much? 3. Then you do the number line. Okay. And where is 0? Here. Where is 3? 1, 2, 3. 3 is here. So is it going to be open or close?
Open.
Open. So it's going to be like this. This is called open. From where to where? From 3 to where? Negative infinity, because it's what? It's less than, right? Is this clear? So how can you write this in interval notation? How can I write in interval notation? You say 3, open parenthesis, comma, what? Negative infinity, close parenthesis. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
If you understand, raise your hand. If you do not understand, raise your hand. So everybody's clear? Move on. Well, I will give you an example now. You will see when it's closed and when it's open. Now it's open because it's only what? Less than. But if it's less than or equal, then I close. We'll see an example. Okay, here is an example with closed, right? What should I do the first step? Divide by -9. Very good. For both sides. So what do you get? X.
So you have to change it.
Yes, reverse the direction. Very good. Huh?
-4.
-4. Very good. Now I will grab this. Where is 0? Here. Where is -4? Here. Is it open or closed?
No.
Closed. So what should I do? Do like this. Now, which direction is going? Which direction?
Yeah.
To the left, right? So your interval notation will be -4 is closed to open negative infinity. Is this clear? Did I answer your question? No, it's not because it's minus. It's because we are looking at this here. Equal. If it has equal, that means you are equaling it. You say equal -4. You understand? That's because that's equal. Okay? Move on. Okay, here, good one here. What's the first step we should do here? Distribute. Who said that? Very good. How many times we distribute? 2 times. And here, do we distribute? How many times? 2 times. Yeah, let's distribute. 7 times x. 7x. 7 times 4?
28.
Very good. Plus 28. Minus 13. Less than 12 plus 13 times 3,
39.
39. 13 times x,
38.
13x. Good. Now, what's the next step? Who can tell me what's the next step? Huh? What do we do? Cuckoo? Combine a like terms first, right? So what's the answer? Take away 13 from 28. What do you get? 15. Positive or negative? Positive. And you bring down the 7x. Less than. 12 plus 39. How much? 51. Plus 13x. Now what's the next step? We did the combine already. What's the next step? Isolate. So 13x goes to the left side. So it becomes 7x minus 13x. Less than 51 minus 50. Now what's the next step? What do we do? Combine. Take away 7 from 13. What do you get? Minus 6x, correct. And take away 15 from 51. 36. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Then what's the next step I should do here? Divide by what? Minus 6. If you blame one side, you blame the other. So how much is x?
X greater than minus.
What about this direction?
Greater.
Greater than. It become what? Negative 6. Is this clear? Now, we need to graph this, correct? Where is negative 6? Let's say 0 here. Where is negative 6? Here. Is it going to be open or closed?
Close.
Closed. Open or closed?
Oh.
Open. Why open?
Not equal.
Because it's just only greater than, right? So it's going to be open, and it's going to where? Positive a infinity. So your final answer will be what? Negative 6 to where? Positive infinity. That's your notation. Easy? Move on. Okay, what's the first step here we do? What's the first step? Distribution. So you get 3x, huh? Minus 6. And then what should I do now with 3x? Isolate, correct. So you're going to get 3x, and this 3x goes to the other side, become what? Minus 3x, correct? And you have minus 6. What do you get here? 0, right? Is this true or false?
False.
True or false? False, right? If it's so false, that means you have solution or there is no solution? No solution. In mathematical symbol, what do you use? It's called what? Phi. Means empty set. Like this. Empty set. Okay? Is this clear? Next one. Who can tell me the next one? What should I do? First step,
Distribute.
distribute. The first step is to distribute. So we distribute 7, we distribute 8. So you get what? 8x plus 1 or plus 8? Plus 8. Less than or equal what? 7x plus 35 plus x. What's the next step? What's the next step?
Combine that.
Combine like terms. So you have x here and you have 7x here. How much you get? 8x plus 35. Okay, less than 8x plus 8. Now what should I do next? Isolate a variable. So I move the 8x to the other side. What do you get? 8x, plus 8x, correct? And then move the 8 to the other side. So you get what? 35, minus 8. Okay, so if you add this together, combine, right? What do you get here? 0. Less than or equal how much? Take away 8 from 35. How much? 27. Is this true or false? False. True. So if this is true, that means what? Four real numbers. How can I write this? I can write it as R, or I can say all real numbers, or I can say what? What can I say? I can say from negative infinity to positive infinity. Is this clear? So you can write it in multiple ways. Clear?
دكتور ناخذ اليوم 4.2
Inshallah.
ها؟
Inshallah. Okay, I need someone to read the one on the left side. Who can read the one on the left side? On the left side. Yes,
An elevator at the construction
I can.
site.
A car. This one.
A car can be rented from basic rental for $260 per week with no extra charge for mileage. Continental charge 80 US dollar per week plus 25 cents for each mile driven to rent the same car. How many miles must be driven in a week to make the rental cost for basic rental a better deal than Continental?
So once again, a car can be rented from basic rental for how much? 260 per week with no extra charge for mileage. You understand this? Continental charges can be $80 per week plus 25 cents for each mile driven to rent the same car. So you have two options. Either you take the basic, okay, or you take the Continental. The basics, you just pay 260 a week with no extra charge. Or you pay $80 per week plus every mile you drive it, they will charge you 25 cents. So the first thing you do, you will say, let X be the number of miles driven in a week. The question comes here. How many miles must be driven in a week to make rental cost for basic rental better deal than Continental? So we're gonna go here and say how much the basics? 260. How much the Continental?
80 plus 0.25
X times X. So now we're gonna do the the calculation, and at the end it comes what? 720. X must be greater than what? 720. So let's read what's written here. Can you please read? Driving?
more than 120 miles per week makes basics rent a better idea.
So if you drive more than 720 miles per week, makes the basics. What's the basic? How much the basics? 260 is a better deal than the Continental. Is this clear? Any questions?